56-21. That Panthers game. Score just came on now. Panthers whooped some ass.
Out of the way, time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they're going to mark that win.
I hate that if you have a punter in as you're kicking, the nigga can't kick at all. It's like you.
Bounds, so really good starting field position.
Like, that's
past
crazy.
the 40-yard line.
You can't kick. Malik, don't come in here doing all that, bro. Walk almost caught a body.
First play of the game, and it's second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to it quickly.
Nah, I know. I already know.
And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
Offense, he could, he could put some points together.
Yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to start them out when you do that.
And that falls to the ground.
Malik, go upstairs. Go. Go upstairs.
Bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
2 back-to-back plays. Walking the May, man. Pressure.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
We'll be back, man. We're just going to
Williams from the gun on third down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get it down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A third down pickup of 5.
A short gain that doesn't get on the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. They'll go. Here's Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
I feel like you're supposed to make that play there, Walker. I feel like you're supposed to make that play.
A gain of 7. First down, Rams.
Now they'll audible to something else. Now a first carry here for their running back. And this defense now ready for that one as we take this down inside the 25. It'll be a first down for the Rams there. 18.
Thanks, sir. Okay. Thank you for the tackle.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win. But definitely
We don't play with a nigga, man. We don't send that pressure. You send that pressure. The game over here. The name of the game is pressure, big dog. Make quick decisions. You can do that, you can win the game.
That direction. It feels like they think they got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
To the air, Williams.
You're not gonna have time, young man. You're not gonna have time.
Check mark in the box for the defensive
53
receivers in front
points.
of me
Get
in
up out the
coverage
field.
because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere. And his kick is indeed good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Well, they had a solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
You're waiting in the bushes. Waiting in the bushes like a predator, like a lion.
Looking to put a drive together.
Nah, there's niggas that do that for sure.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there.
Hey, what's the name might win the MVP this year, man? Trey Henderson, man. We might be on that.
Coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to
Oh,
cover,
Trey Henderson, man.
he just stuck out there and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space.
Told him how. Leading the league with 300 yards against with a KD, ass. I would stop that. I can do that.
You talk about this Rams defense. They interplay right.
Can you get out of there? You buy a lot out there. You buy
Most of their challenges have come
air shot, right?
because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
That was a third and somewhat manageable, now not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go.
If the answer is yeah, he's gonna kill you.
Done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
Drop that out.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's exactly what defense is talking about. You've got to find ways to get off the field.
Oh, you got the Tempest out there.
Down and third down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that
Now
one
he about to
away.
just, did he kill you or he picked you up?
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this.
He ain't gonna pick
They're
you
going
up,
to go
bro.
for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's
Oh, he dropped twice. He dropped 2 passes. I'm gonna drop 2 passes.
curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams
Ah.
get the football in outstanding field position.
He dropped 2 of them, hoes. For the conversion.
Now they'll change things around
Okay.
before the snap. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
It's second down.
Okay. What your mother say? Go downstairs. What your mother say? Go upstairs.
Looking to throw is Williams. And that falls to the ground.
They're going incomplete.
A nice job of
They're going incomplete.
and now it brings up third down.
It's now third and
Brandon, we saw these defenders fly into the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around
That's
quickly.
I think that's the rarest blueprint find.
An incomplete pass on that last play. That means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Yeah. Oh, you can find it in
From the
they
shotgun,
find it
a throw
from
for
the body or
Williams.
something.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert.
I think I almost converted that, dude.
But they're still a bit short here for fourth. Now a timeout call.
They dropped 2 passes. One on third down, one on third down.
Remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on fourth. Now a timeout called for by the offense. Just their first in this half. We'll step aside and come right back. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on fourth down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. On fourth down, here's Williams. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf.
But we got that ball back down, you know. We got the totem, so she's really got anything to talk about today.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I think this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
Buddy didn't want to block, huh? That's all. Because Buddy didn't want to block. You don't want to block, what can you do, right?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. 60 Warriors. 70. Mustang 19. Go.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. You talk about this Rams defense. They enter play ranked
What up?
against the run in the NFL.
Now if they could just
What
get
up, what
the
up?
pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Come on. Hey. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, right?
Now back to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. The Lions are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a little bit of a cushion for them for later in the year.
Open man, that's Felton. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, He ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Got it. Ready? Ready.
On first down, it's Henderson. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on second down.
Ready.
They'll try the left side with Henderson. And they'll be inside the 25 and the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch, dragging the toes. And that's going to be a first down. Well done.
21 yards.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Henderson will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week. And he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches tell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. Here's Williams. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Vegas!
Working out of the gun, Williams. His short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And this offense hoping to avoid the 0-2 start. They trail, but they've got a 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
There's Butler!
Hands it off out of the gun. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
A.J. Terrell on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 31-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else. Throwing is Williams. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Williams. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have retaken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Extra point right down the middle. The lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up and now go into the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds.
Yeah, I'm in the dogfight, bro.
The big gainer there on the catch.
I'm in the dogfight. I was just on the phone.
This is what made the West
I'll
Coast
drop that
offense a
back.
staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push
Yeah.
the ball deep downfield to come up with big
Metal Park.
plays. And there's an example of that right there.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Thing on the workbench.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver.
I'm in a dogfight, man.
Moved on him quickly and held him to a short
I'm in a
game.
dogfight.
2 minutes remaining in the
I thought
first
this
half.
was
10-7. Our score.
Kaji can't play. Kaji can't play. I need to go twin in 13 and 14 or 13 and 12
From
personnel.
the
in there.
37, they work on 2nd and 6. Running left is Henderson. And he's going to be hit.
They're not gonna block.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow.
Gain
Right.
on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
So they've been playing defense in this one. There's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him early, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Kaji the Great.
First, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
19 Charger, 9 ready.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Bronco 80. Ready?
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
To throw, it's Williams.
Open man is Goddard, the tight end.
Big strides, look at him go.
And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
And as you saw right there, this is a guy with pretty good speed for a tight end. Nice job there, catching the short throw and turning it upfield. He can also be a weapon downfield as well.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining.
Yeah, man, let me log back in, bro. I had to get on call. Let me log in, bro.
Now they'll change things up.
Volunteer! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels! Biggie Angels!
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Look. You gotta run with him. Run with him. I'm in trouble, dude. How's he trying to make some shade?
And the Rams will extend their lead
in
the final minute of the half.
Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener.
The last talk of NFC.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to
the RPO be pathetic, though. Like, niggas, really, man, coverage just be pathetic. Like, niggas can't cover. Like, come on, bro. Like, don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about anything. Nothing else exists except for this man. And it's just, they just be making out. They're gonna let it get open. It don't matter if you inside the line, outside the line. Like, it's just, they gotta do something about that. Like, come on, bro. Like, I get it. I understand we don't have any more lockdown corners just like in the NFL, but the niggas can still cover one-on-one. Like, they're not just getting fried. Oh, man, they call it down for that.
I think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the
tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if
I
you're back
can,
there in the
man.
pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play.
You're applauding that, nigga. They probably just think you're friendly.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release.
Don't pump this out, man.
We've seen this offense do some unconventional things thus far, but they couldn't go for it on 4th down here, could they?
Could someone patch us into the head coach's headset? Punt the ball.
Here comes the Lions punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. Taken in at the 11. An unbelievable punt there. We're talking 70-plus yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Take it to halftime, huh?
And it's also the final play of the first half.
Offense playing. Oh. So is the story though with me, huh? I be losing focus.
A 10-point game, 17-7 to score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
For real? You got them niggas?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied
Like,
what
I
they
should
did in the
try it,
first
bro.
half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them.
Why you said this nigga was gonna be a stat game for me?
Against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll set up a throw. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Liking 18. Ready.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A big play there. 57 yards. And the Lions are back within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right, because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to.
I think it's caught that.
Because otherwise, that can overrun your team.
Who can Nicole turn this up like this, man?
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Oh.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Look at different, bro.
Down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
To throw, Williams. Pass complete there to Nakua. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
Gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
They'll go. Here's Williams.
That nigga caught that home between 2 dudes, bro. Come on. What are you talking about?
To keep the offense on the field. So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30. They'll look to throw again.
Bullshit. You don't think so?
On the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down at 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it.
I'm gone.
Puka Nakua with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to extend their lead.
I'm in a dog. I'm in a
Pretty
dog
ideal
fight.
there for the
This
offense,
is right
Charles.
now,
You take
4
a little
down.
bit of time off the clock here in
We
the
can't
third quarter,
win.
decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than
think that at all.
lead, right? Because
You thought that. I didn't think that. You thought that.
which means they couldn't get you off the field.
I ain't said
You
that.
ran
You
your
said that. I ain't
offense
said
the way you
that.
wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest.
Nah, I never,
That's
I
what you
never said
want in this
that. I said he
situation.
could play.
Cam Little to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I'm still on that 4th down. How the hell you give that up?
And he'll go
It's
down
like
as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
the good thing though is I think I know he likes the KC. That's the good thing. So we should be able to score fairly quickly here. Keep the
The
pressure
Detroit
back on.
offense ready to begin their drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, exactly right. A little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
From the 31, here's 2nd and 3. Up the middle, it's Henderson.
How
And
the
this has
fuck you
been
give
a
up a
fire
damn?
sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down.
They'll set up to throw.
Nigga, throw the ball!
They bring him down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
What you mean, dude? What you mean? What that mean to me? Shit, he ain't playing real football. What you mean?
Gonna go for it.
70 ranges, 70.
Now you worry about me.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19. 19 Lions.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.
Put it under the ball.
And they turn it over. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
High side,
Line of
dog.
scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
He's calling the
It's
game
just
of
their
his
first,
life,
so
too.
two
Like, he
remaining
just
as they burn one
refuses
here
calling
in this
out.
third quarter.
No, of course. That was my methodology. Plus, a short field, he's not gonna take that much time. Even if he does score, short field.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw play. And a good game here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
To the air, Williams. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Call it a gain of a yard.
I know what's coming, man.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. And he's got his man in stride. Complete.
But that RPO is just nasty, bro. I hate that RPO slide, bro.
From 8 yards out. And the Rams are able to extend their lead.
Damn,
to
damn.
5 seconds of this third quarter.
I have to make some mistakes here, bro.
The uprights.
They're looking dire, huh?
Game now, the lead moves to 17.
Looking dire. hope to play Madden to get me off the hard graders for a little minute. I should have stayed on the hard graders.
The kickoff team
Probably.
on the field now as they will send this one away.
Now he want to kick a D.
And that is over the back line of the end zone.
It is
It's a
bogus,
touchback.
man.
And they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
It's a deep ball game. Now he want to kick a D. Trying to get a fumble. These line about to come after us too, bro.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Yeah, you can break them down for power cells, multiple power cells. I think 3.
Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Ball from the runner.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this pass caught by Gray. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
That's good for a Lions first down. 1st and 10.
Again, they'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now.
1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again.
Top shelf that hole.
He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you've got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
We were about to hold and chose us.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Henderson running straight ahead. And this is
Yeah, they just came back.
as they stop him behind the line. Loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now a former kicker at nearby UCLA, Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And that will close the gap down to 14.
Go play.
With that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores,
play,
and they
Mike.
did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
Go play.
That's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. And a analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
And he stopped immediately there. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw is Williams.
Puka Nacua, fam. Like, how do you guard this nigga? Like, he's getting fouled by the same route. The same route. The same. I'm telling you, play it inside, son, and it's the same old post route. Cooking this nigga, bro, the whole game. Like, that shit is ridiculous. Like, you cannot run, man.
Second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Shit just crazy to me, bro. It's crazy to me.
They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10.
These niggas get paid too, dog. A lot of money, I might add.
And now they'll shift things around. Williams looking to do it himself. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Rams 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Rams.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just a nature.
And he'll go down at the 20-yard line.
It appears so. It appears so. It appears so. Concede. What? I don't know how to do that, dog.
In motion goes the tight end.
I should have been quitting.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Can't give you that either.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So now the Rams send out the field goal team here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this
want the ball, man.
And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure that this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback.
Can you make it last year?
But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Oh.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points and there's some plays that can go down moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. Their offensive team is playing at an elite level.
Danny Gray, 95 speed. Gotta be cool for Dizoon. Gotta be.
Come on, come on.
multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
I know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailed by multiple touchdowns and a late sack.
Offensively, this is also on me. It's always on me offensively, man. Like, just gotta be more consistent.
Now back to throw.
So damn. Cole Bishop. Something underneath though.
That touchdown should put any hopes of a comeback out of reach. It's been a really quality effort for him here in this one.
That's Cole Bishop. Makes sense. It don't make sense to me, but you know, 95 speed. That's the other thing I didn't do this game. I ain't put that, what's the call? One of them perks for these speed demons, man. You can't come out here without it. That shit still hurt, man. I don't know what you can do. I did. You read my mind.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they're not swinging, but in the end, I think we saw right on the wall. We'll hold back because one team was clearly better than the other.
Oh, man.
Didn't quite reach blowout status. I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
I really got to make my mind up, too, on what kind of offense I'm going to run, bro. Like, I be too inconsistent.
They'll drop the throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Nah, he did, you know.
He had an interception, so I'm going to give Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make.
Well, no, there's a style of play I gotta play, you know, and I just don't be. I be trying to air it out. I be trying to.
Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Make that hard, didn't it?
We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the one touchdown
Ooh,
through the
foul.
air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Got to try it here. He's back
Really
to
good
throw.
one like that.
Open man, that's Felton. He's got the first down and more than that. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
I'll tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. 4th down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense, just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's going.
The Super Bowl, we get one way.
Brain remembers when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Nobody believed.
He'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And they're struggling.
Let's hit on the drops this game. I don't know if he got the knockouts, but that's the other thing. Let's hit on the drops this game.
Wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
DBs are down.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down around the 21 or 22. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Ready? Let go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the
I really never know.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
I'll never know, dog.
Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
18, 60 Maverick, 79 Broncos.
They're going to look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. To the left side, he's got his tight end Loveland. And all the way down inside the 5 to 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so.